Is it true that puirt-a-beul were often used by people learning to play the fiddle, for instance, as the source rather than written music?
That's right. So puirt-a-beul so I've talked a lot about it as dance accompaniment, but it wasn't just used for dance accompaniment, and in fact it was used a lot in transmitting and learning and remembering tunes amongst instrumentalists. So it became a kind of oral way of teaching a tune. So I just mentioned women, for example, who might not play an instrument. They could teach an instrumental tune by singing puirt-a-beul, but instrumentalists themselves could share those tunes with each other. And the words often convey something about the rhythm that's intended, and also the ornamentation. So there's some puirt-a-beul when I hear them sung sound very pipey to me, for example, and I can really just imagine the pipe ornamentation that goes with that. So they become a way that some instrumental information can be conveyed. It's easier to remember words than it is to just remember notes. So it helps people to remember those tunes. Yeah, there's quite a few people who believe that instrumental, if you want to play in a sort of Gaelic inflected style, a really Highland Gaelic or Cape Breton Gaelic style, that knowing those Gaelic words really gives that Gaelic flavor.
A few years ago I did an interview with the late Joe Peter Klein, and he was describing to me how he had started learning to play the fiddle from his father's singing of puirt-a-beul, and then he moved to sort of copying the way his father was playing the fiddle, but he remembered a lot of the words of the puirt-a-beul. So
yeah, he's the last person that I know of in Cape Breton who was both familiar with a wide range of puirt-a-beul and was an instrumentalist.
yeah.
Today it feels like there's much more of a separation, so I don't feel like as many of the instrumentalists probably know as many puirt-a-beul. Singers are more likely to know puirt-a-beul today than instrumentalists.